This video is to go over the CI1375 in both 12 to 3, 12 to 9, key retaining, non-key retaining. We're also going to give the different captive locations and what the different stops do, and some of the other applications for the CI1375 assemblies, as we want to go over that and make sure everybody understands what's going on. Okay, so that's the driver. This is the installation tool for the CI1375, the cam, the screw, the non-captive stop, the 12 o'clock captive stop. So this will do 12 and 6. This will do 3 and 9, and this does non-key retaining. We start off by making sure the screw facing us is in the right side for 12 to 3. Insert the driver into the installation tool. Putting on the cam. That goes like that. Okay, black screw. This is on this side of this pin. Hopefully everybody can see that. Screw. Same side, stays on this side. So if we were to cut this cam in half, everything for this driver is on this side. Okay, so if it's facing me as I'm doing an installation, that would be like this. Everything would be on my right side. Washer. If you're doing this and you're making the installation, a lot of times it's easier just to put the washer on the screw and then install both of them at the same time. But because I'm doing this in my hand like this, I just did that like that. Okay, so now we test with an actuator. And that works. Always test with a core. Again, this is non-key retaining. Okay, control key remove. Your installation tool, reinstall. Can move the Allen key to the opposite side for 12 to 9. Okay. Again, 12 to 9. Now we're going to do the same thing. Screw. Okay. Everything's on my left, so screw, pin, and then all the assembly is on the left side. 12 to 3 was on the right. 12 to 9 is on the left. I try to do everything facing me so that when it's installed, or while you're installing, 99% of the time the lock is facing you. Okay, remove tool. 12 to 9. Core goes in. Gets tested. 12, 9. Move. We always just check everything, make sure it's a smooth operation. Now we're going to remove, and we're going to do key retaining. Okay, we're going back to 12 to 3, key retaining. Okay, that was a non-captive. This is key retaining. There we go. So this is the position you want to be in. Again, now I'm facing you. Different size of either side of the little wings that stick out over here, or the ears. Many people call that. Goes over the pin for key retaining. Non-key retaining is next to, with their proper driver, with a stop cam, stop driver washer. Different names that people will call them. Essentially just a washer stop. Okay, core installed. 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, key retaining, which is direct drive. Remove. Now we want to do the opposite direction, so we're going to remove the screw. Move it to the other side. Didn't change anything. Now you have 12 to 9 key retaining. Okay. Control key installed. Tool installed. Makes it a lot easier. I have put very little pressure on holding the lock. This way all the prong drive is being held up nice and cleanly. Okay, that's that one. Now we're going to use this one. Okay, this is giving you 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Okay, so we're going to start off at 3 to 12, then we're going to do 9 to 12. Okay, so that's 3 o'clock. And it's going to do that rotation. Again, around the ears. So hopefully you can see that. That goes like that. I'm going to turn it this way. Now it's facing you. This goes around the ears. So you have the pin right there. The ears go around that pin. The 2 little wings, whatever you want to call it. Notice I am always checking it with a core. So you have 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Again, this is key retaining, which means it is moving directly. Now I want to do 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock. or sorry, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. If everything is done right, everything will move, all the parts will move freely. Okay, so now we're at 9 o'clock. Operating key goes in, and we go to 12 o'clock. All right, now we're going to go over really quickly again. Everything that is different. Now we set these up in a bulk pack normally, usually with a sample of how it's supposed to be assembled. And you have this video that will help you understand it. And again, anytime there's questions, you can always call the deltalock office, and somebody in technical or even in customer service should be able to help you. If it's an assembly, just ask for somebody in technical and we will help you, walk you through it. Okay, so lock body, prong driver, standard cam. There's a bend to the cam. The pin is at the bottom. Stop washers for non-captive, 12 or 6 o'clock captive. So anything that's at 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock to 9 o'clock, or the opposite, which is be 6 o'clock to 3 or 6 to 9. And this is designed for 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock or 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And these are the two key retaining. This is the single non-key retaining. The set screw for your rotation control. That's your stops. Screw and a washer. Then the nut to install. All the different anti-rotation plates can be another video. This is just showing you how it's assembled. You always want to have something that keeps the lock from rotating. There are flats on the lock, so you need some kind of anti-rotation plate, whether it's for wood, whether it's for metal, or it's for glass. Sometimes there are, this is what we call a double D. They'll be installed already. It'll be cut out in the wood, or a block of wood on the side of it that will keep this lock from rotating. Something has to keep the lock from rotating. Otherwise you have a round lock and a round hole. Any questions, please call deltalock or visit our website. Thank you very much.